Hey fellas, how you doing? Happy Saturday. I'm going to I don't know. I'm going to do this video simply because the fight started at 1 o'clock. And I have to tell you something. There are a lot of you young men out there that just need a break. And how do I how am I going to tell you this and not look like a weirdo? I don't know, so I'm gonna just tell you what I think. So there was a young man. He stayed with me last night. My wife's in Juarez. He stayed in my mother-in-law's room. There is the Franklin Mountains. I'm hopefully okay. The pool. the anyways doesn't fucking matter. So he gets up this morning, and I think that he thought he was going to get up earlier than I am. He's working 2 jobs today. Let's make sure. I just want to make sure. Pool. Yes, the shock pack worked. You're an. Nah, anyways, let me shut up. Let me just get in here. So, I think he thought he would get up and just schlep out of the house and not see anybody. I think he's a little embarrassed that someone's actually trying to help him. And I'm not trying to take anything from this young man. All I'm trying to do is make his transition to the Marine Corps, and it should have been the Army. You know, it is what it is. So, and what did the Marine Corps guy? The Marine Corps guy, while he was having breakfast, and I'll get back to breakfast. Breakfast blew me away. I got back. The recruiter called him and told him this afternoon he has to come and do some sort of check-in with him. And I was in the background, and I asked the Marine recruiter, "So, what are Marines?" Just to mess with him. And he goes, "We're the men's department of the Navy." I just started laughing. Anyways, so we get up. I'm already up. And the young man sheepishly comes out of that room right there, around here, and I'm sitting right where I'm sitting. I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Good morning." And he's like, "Hey, and he calls me Coach. He doesn't call me Frank or anything else. Mr. Forsyth or anything like that. He just calls me Coach." And I said, "Are you hungry?" And he tried not to answer. Do you know how when a guy goes from like this to, I don't really want him. Hey, so we got up, and I said, "Listen, anyway." He had 6 eggs and 3 pieces of ham. It is refreshing for me to have. I forget sometimes that not everybody around me is 59 years old with a lot of mileage on them. He's going to go and work at the, I call it a warehouse, but what does Amazon call it? It's the Amazon warehouse. What do they call that? The product fulfillment facility or some stupid shit like that. So anyway, nah. Put a little bit of money in his pocket so he could have lunch. Gave him a water, a couple of waters, an electrolyte, and that kind of stuff. I just haven't seen he ate like a POW. He ate like this, and he was just like he didn't need to enjoy it. He was using the food as fuel. He wasn't using it for the taste or anything else. There was pepper, salt and pepper, and hot sauce, different hot sauces. I don't know if you know much about Mexican culture, but they'll put spice on anything. I mean, ice cream. They have candy that they put spice on. Anyways, he just ate. He drank 3 cups of coffee. Took it to go. Just, it's been a while. that I've been exposed to, all he needed was a break. All a lot of young men need. Hang on, the cats are freaking out. They're attacking the door. I have to tell you, there was a gang fight of cats in our backyard. There were 7 cats last night in our backyard having a gang fight. But anyways, what I'm getting at. Are you coming? Oh, look. Smell of Falabella. Sometimes those of us that have removed ourselves from society, we forget how hard it is for younger. Look. Did you drive by? Robin, we forget that how hard it is out there for younger men. He looked sheepish when I just wish you would have chose the Army instead of the Navy. I mean, Navy, the Marine Corps. And as the recorder said, the men's department of the Navy. Oh, here we go. The cat will not leave me. I'm just trying. I'm going to go and sit back by the TV so that maybe the cat. Yes, I don't go to the front door without backup. In real life, you can't call timeout. And one of the things he asked, Coach, why do you have guns? Why do you think you need guns? I said, because I've met a lot of people like me. Anyways, look. Like a bad penny. All right, Bella, come on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Come on now. Get out of the way. I'm just pushing her out of the way. Anyways, all that to say this. I think I think I'm going to get more out of this than that young man is. And no, I'm not charging him for anything. No, he doesn't owe me anything. No, I'm not trying to make this about me, but if you have the opportunity to help a young man out, I hope you take it. And even if you come out on the shorter end of it, he doesn't, it's why I don't monetize my channel. This is one of the things that I was hoping I would get. I get as much out of this as I'm given. So I don't want you to think that this is some sort of burden to me, or I'm doing it because I need to prove. No, I don't need to prove anything. Look, I don't know. Do you guys know much about cats? Is that normal for them to demand? Anyways, let me get back to the point. All right, now I'm going to tell you this, and it may upset some of you, but here it is. I hope that if I do enough good things before I leave this plane, that I can make up for some of the horrible things I've done in my life. That's my hope. I wish I could tell you I'm doing it because I'm altruistic or anything else like that, but I'm hoping that God forgives me for some of the fucking horrible things I've done in my lifetime. There's a reason why I can't go on a ride along with the El Paso Police Department, even though a guy way up in their thing asked me to do it with him. So, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm like, I'm not a good person. I have, anyways, I'm trying to be a better person, and I'm hoping that eventually, I won't have to pay for the things I've done. So maybe that's greedy or whatever you want to call it, but it is what it is. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you would like, I can send you a clingy cat. Anyways, like a 4 and a G-string from West Texas, El Paso, I'm out here. By the way, the fights are in Abu Dhabi, and they start 1 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. That's my time. So, woohoo! Bye-bye.